Yo, so check this out. I fasted 75 hours when I had gotten down to 171 the day before we left for the Dells. And the day before we left for the Dells, I had got my blood work done for my physical. I got my results back, and I had high LDL. Everything else had bumped in a positive direction, but the LDL bumped up too, and according to consensus medicine, LDL is your bad cholesterol, low density lipoprotein. From what I've researched, and the doctors that I listen to, ones who don't agree with vaccines, and agree with us on most things, what they say about LDL is it's not bad cholesterol, but it is a bad sign of inflammation, and injury and tissue injury and repair work needing to be done in your body, and your body trying to repair itself. If you have high LDL, it don't have nothing to do with diet necessarily. It has to do with injury. If your body has an injury, your body's job is to create LDL, which carries cholesterol to the injury site for repair. So, when the doctor puts you on statin drugs, like puts mom on statin drugs, to lower her LDL, her bad cholesterol, they're inhibiting the mechanism that creates the cholesterol and carries it to the injury site for repair. So, yes, a statin drug stops the liver from making the enzyme that produces the LDL, and your LDL levels will go down. But in real life, you have high or elevated LDL because of injuries to tissue and whatnot. My back is fucked up. My knee is fucked up, right? My neck is fucked up. So, yeah, it doesn't surprise me after doing the research that I have elevated LDL levels. I have lots of tissue injuries, that the body's probably trying to fix itself up on. And so I'm like, okay, high LDL means injury and inflammation. What can I do naturally to lower my inflammation? Through a little research, found foods and things that lower your inflammation, reduce inflammation. And it was, celery, bok choy, bone broth, fucking blueberries. The big two are turmeric and ginger. There's like 15 of. It depends on who you listen to. Obviously, there's more. Lots of foods probably do different things, but anyway. So I'm like, okay, and he's saying, that stuff reduces inflammation, and there's foods that increase inflammation: dairy, bread, carbs, basically sugar. Increases the inflammation. This guy who's talking, he's a health buff, and doesn't eat like shit, hardly ever, but said that he went home to the Midwest, probably from California or wherever the hell, and said that his mom made sloppy joes, and that the next day he could feel the inflammation in his joints and whatnot. And I was like, come on, dude, you know what I mean? You're feeling the inflammation off of one meal and shit. Your body is a fucking temple. Body can't hold off on that, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have cheat days, or what the fuck? And so that day I had fucking sloppy joes, and I was like, huh. And the next day I fucking felt like shit. My back was hurting like a bitch. I was like, whatever, fucking let me do what he said. So I juiced a bunch of the foods that he said, and I drank it. And I didn't eat no carbs. I stayed away from the dairy and the cookies and all the shit, like he said to. And I went and played basketball. And normally, the day after basketball, I'm in rough shape. My shit's wrecked. I can hardly walk. Can't hardly turn my head. My back's fucked up. I can't move my left leg forward very far, or I get sharp pains up my back. Every Thursday, I feel like that. Dude, I had drinking the damn vegetables and stuff, like he said, and the fruit. and stayed away from the junk, and I felt great then after basketball. And I felt so good that the day after basketball, I went to the gym and I fucking worked out hard as shit and shredded up my chest and shoulders and stomach. Oh my God, my stomach was hurting for 6 days after beating myself up at the gym, which was only three machines I did. And it was crazy. I'm eating good. I felt great. That was a Thursday. On Friday, I fucking felt great after the gym. Real sore, which is a good feeling. You did something. You hit the muscles like you wanted to. Felt super sore, like I hadn't felt in a long time. But back and neck and knee felt fine. Then, on Friday, I feel fucking great. Friday night is the start of my cheat weekend. And I ate like shit Friday night. And I woke up on Saturday and my back was fucked up. Bro, I played video games. I didn't do nothing physical. I always think like, oh, my back's fucked up. Oh, I must have did something to it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I must have physically did something to it. And a lot of times I can't remember what the fuck I did to it. So, I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? Is it really one freaking day of eating sloppy joes and candy and my back's fucked up from the food, the inflammation? Really? You know what I mean? So took it easy and ate like shit again on Saturday. On Sunday I felt fucking horrible, back hurting. Fucking Sunday I ate like shit from morning to night. I don't even stay in my window. And I felt horrible on Monday. My back was fucking hurt Monday. Angelica gave me a painkiller on Monday. Monday, though, I'm back on it. I eat good. And on Tuesday, just like that, I feel great again. Tuesday, we go to the movies. And I tried to fucking not eat any candy and popcorn and shit. And drink soda. I brought water. Everybody snuck sodas in. I snuck a water in. They all snuck candy and shit in. I didn't get any candy. And, but fucking Lily starts putting Reese's Pieces in my mouth. And Angelica hands me a half of a box of Reese's Pieces. And I start eating them, trying to eat them slowly, one at a time. Try to eat as like fucking 3 Reese's Pieces ain't gonna kill me. You know what I mean? But that fucking turned into a couple of Swedish Fish, a box of fucking M&Ms, fucking handfuls of popcorn. Psh. Wednesday, hurt, dude. Back hurt like a motherfucker. This is yesterday. Feeling like fucking shit again. Thinking I probably shouldn't even go to basketball. Fucking on yesterday after work. Because my back fucking hurt. I was telling guys at work, my back's fucking hurt. I'm experimenting on myself here. When I eat like shit, does my back hurt? When I eat good, does my back not hurt? And dude, it's coming true every single time. So yesterday again, I ate really good. We had spaghetti. I used carrots for my noodles. No noodles. No junk food. I drank some juice that I juiced myself and shit. And went and played fucking basketball. I fucking feel fine today. You know what I mean? Seems to be fucking simple as that. I'm gonna continue because, like I said, I've only been doing this. It's a week today now that I've been physically paying attention every single day. I should document it. This is somewhat of a documentation right here, I suppose. That this is one weekend right now. Every single day I've eaten candy or junk food, I felt like my back was really hurt the next day. Which could be inflammation. So, and apparently almost all disease is some sort of inflammation. So, even eyesight, bad eyesight, man, you have the smallest, arteries carry blood, but eventually arteries go into something even smaller. Your capillaries, the tiny, tiny, tiny little vessels that are super small. And, yeah, when you get inflammation and stuff can't travel through those tiny little things because everything's swallowed up and it can't travel to the tiniest little points to the very ends of where it needs to go, you start to have problems in that area, including eyesight and stuff. And cholesterol being a blockage of arteries and shit is pretty much bullshit, because cholesterol seems to only clog up and block fucking arteries, but not the capillaries, not the tinier ones. The tiniest ones should be the ones clogged up first, if that's what's doing the clogging, followed by the bigger ones clogging up secondly, right? You know what I mean? The finer filter is going to clog up before the less fine filter. So, anyway, I don't even know how long this video is. My break's probably over after that long spiel.